What's up, guys? Hashtag Broadcasting coming back to you guys live here tonight. Doing another special broadcast tonight for the Full Throttle Racing League. They are at Chicagoland tonight. It is the A-League that I'll be broadcasting once again tonight. I did it last week. They did the All-Star race. This will be a little bit more normal of a race. You won't have the manual cautions, and it won't be so short either. It'll be longer of a race. So with that being said, we're gonna hop into it once I get the invite and I get told to join the lobby. Obviously, I'll do that. And until then, I'll wait for the invite. Like usual, like I said before, it's the A-League that'll be being broadcast tonight. There at Chicagoland. It is the Xfinity series and Full Throttle Racing League, FTR. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. Just gonna wait for the invite and we'll hop into the race and we'll get the race started. So with that being said, just pretty much gonna have to wait for the invite and yeah. Just to pass the time a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and name a couple of the drivers that is going to be racing tonight. I don't have them all on the top of my head. I actually don't even have a driver list. I know War, he'll be missing the race tonight, so we won't see any of him. Obviously, Billy Holcomb, heavy duty. I'm sure Lynch and Bad Martin are going to be racing. Blue screen here for a minute. I'm actually going to go ahead and take a look at the roster here. Bad Martin, Billy Holcomb, Jay Tizzle, Lynch. A couple guys in here that we didn't see last week. Also, Phil's fan, Rub on 'em, Sludge, Memphis. So yeah, we got ourselves a pretty good field tonight. Looks like 11 guys minus War, and I'm sure Portal Guy, I'm sure he'll be racing tonight. So very good field tonight, and just gonna be waiting for the indication. I just got the invite, just waiting to be told to start it, and looks like Billy Holcomb. No surprise, Billy Holcomb gonna be on pole tonight. Starting on his outside will be Sludge, and then Memphis and Bad Martin and Portal Guy to round out the top 5. And C. Stevens, he's also going to be in the field tonight, so he'll be one to watch out for. And it looks like we have 2 that didn't qualify, so yeah, it's going to be a great race tonight. Chicagoland, it's pretty much a one-groove track. You can make the second groove work, but it's pretty much a one-groove track. You don't get super slick here either. It's more or less you got to make a stick going into the turn. If you got the right setup, though, you can definitely fly around this joint, and it's a very fast track. And yeah, just gonna be waiting for the indication to join the lobby, like I said before. And yeah. Couple of the race details tonight will be at 50% 3 times per race stages, of course. So this race will be 100 laps. Obviously, it'll be a day race because we're at Chicagoland. I don't believe the track has lights, but it will be a day race. And So we should be getting started here any minute. Within the next probably minute and a half, believe it or not, we should be getting started here. And 11 car field tonight. In the next 15 seconds I should be able to accept that invite. I should be able to accept it now. Just got the okay, and we are going to accept the invite, and we are about to get this race underway here tonight. Look at that field right there. Restart should be crazy. Maybe we'll see a couple wrecks tonight. Maybe these guys will keep it clean. We'll have to see. It'll be a 100-lap race. So most definitely should be a good race tonight. And here we are, coming to the line. Billy Holcomb, Sludge, coming to the line. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway. And as you can see, Sludge is going to drop down right on the start. And boy, do these cars look slow getting up to speed. They'll be flying around this joint once they're up to speed, though, that's for sure. Go ahead and scroll through the field here. Billy Holcomb, Sludge, Memphis, Bad Martin, Portal Guy, C. Stevens. With 3 wide further back in the pack, Rub on 'em, Lynch, and Phil's Fan look to be the 3 that were 3 wide right there for second to last. So very close racing going on here. And Billy Holcomb leads lap 1. Go ahead and send it in the turn number 1. Sludge right on him. And who's that running in third right there? Memphis Phoenix right there, running in that third position, trying to get himself a good finish tonight also. And he's running inside the top 3. A very good start for him, and it looks like Bad Martin going to be racing Portal Guy for a top 5 position in there. Is C. Stevens also battling for that top 5 position. Oh, we got a wreck. It looks like C. Stevens grabbed the apron and spins all by himself. No damage, but a lot of ground loss, and now he's stuck in the grass. Horrible start for C. Stevens right there. I think he just got that spot in the apron. There's that transition from the apron and the track going down the front straightaway, and if you get 2 tires on each of those, you'll spin out. And it looks like C. Stevens did exactly that and spun out all by himself. Horrible start for C. Stevens. While Billy Holcomb trying to pull away, but Sludge right on his tail. Looks like Portal Guy and Bad Martin right on him. That'll be your top 4. Coming out of 4. Looks like we got Sludge, Memphis. Oh, looks like Portal Guy went a little high there. Maybe missed the turn. And that'll put Sludge back in the second position, and he's going to try to hang on to that draft. As Billy Holcomb and Sludge take the top 2 positions. Bad Martin now into that 3rd position. And right behind Bad Martin is going to be Portal Guy. Was able to slip right back in there. And there's C. Stevens all by himself. Lynch racing semi by himself. Nobody side by side with him at the moment. Rub on him, a good pack going on towards the back of the pack. Rub on him, Jay Tizzle. Looks like Phil's Fan right in front of both of them. As they go down the back straightaway again. So we're going to head in the turn number 3. Billy Holcomb, I believe, has led every single lap since the start of this. And must have gotten past half a lap ago. Looks like he lost 3 spots. And Sludge will be the first to lead a lap other than Billy Holcomb with Bad Martin right on his tail. And you gotta be careful being on the apron too late. You'll get grabbed just like C. Stevens did there earlier in the race. And the 15 of Memphis. Oh, by the way, Memphis is filling in for War tonight. He is usually racing in the B League, and he is in the A to fill in for War tonight. I mentioned that War was going to miss the race, but I forgot to mention that he has a fill-in for tonight. And that fill-in is Memphis from the B League running inside the top 5. So he's going to try to get War a good finish here tonight. And a 5th place finish definitely is not shabby, but a long way to go. And Sludge continues to lead with Bad Martin right on his tail. Portal Guy, Billy Holcomb, and Memphis inside the top 5 right now. Looks like Lynch, I believe that is, trying to hang on to that draft. Yeah, the one of Lynch right there, and everybody else following behind this lead pack right now. Memphis, you can see, entered the turn just a little low right there. Going into that first turn. And Lynch looking to make the pass on the outside of him. Portal Guy has a great view of that, and he's going to do it before even entering the turn. That is a great way to make a pass on the outside. Looks like the 15 of Memphis is getting just a little loose. A little early in the run to be getting loose. Oh, Lynch getting a little loose. Looks like a couple of these guys don't have great handle in race cars. I said this track wasn't slick. Some of these drivers must disagree just a little bit. But Sludge, Billy Holcomb, and Bad Martin are your top 3 positions right now. Looks like Rub on him. Oh, Rub on him gonna be on the apron during turn 3. Not sure what's going on with him. He was battling with Phil's fan and Jay Tizzle right there. Pitting, but lost a lot of time before even getting close to pit road. I believe that's the 15 also down pit road. Jay Tizzle, Phil's fan. Looks like Billy Holcomb's still inside that top 3, but is not leading right now. Lynch racing right on his tail. See Stevens coming out of the pits. He'll be at least a lap down. The odds probably 2 laps down right now because of that spin. So he'll have to hope an untimely caution does not happen because he'll be trapped 2 laps down. Not 1, but 2. And it's hard enough to be trapped 1 lap down and not get the free pass. So being 2 will definitely end his race. So no caution needed for C. Stevens right now as he's got fresh tires. And unless these guys pit, he should be blowing by these leaders any minute now. Oh, a little bit of contact. Portal Guy and Lynch it had looked to be. Lynch up the track there. Top 4 positions still Sludge, Billy Holcomb, Bad Martin. Well, that's the top 3 positions. I completely forgot. The 16 of C. Stevens is at least 1 lap down. And it looks to be a signal by Sludge. You can see the other guys running the high line. They don't do that for no reason. Sludge signaled to pit. And he pits. Right in front of the leaders, though. He slid up just a little bit. That could have been disastrous for all of those guys. And side by side for the lead now is Billy Holcomb and Bad Martin. Billy on the outside going to fall in behind the 98 of Bad Martin. And don't be fooled, that 16. See, Stevens is a lap down. Riding in what that would be called a third position, and he's going to go to the outside, which makes me think these other guys are pitting. They do not, they stay out, so Stevens just has the guts with them fresh tires, much fresh tires, to stay on the outside. We've seen some guys come down pit road already, though. So, major short pit. I mean, we've seen guys pit just a lap or two ago, and there were guys that pitted 5 laps ago, so the stage must be, very broad to be able to let guys short pit by that much and still be good on gas. Stevens had the position but hit the wall, couldn't quite get by these guys. He's wasting way too much time trying to fight with guys not even for position. He needs to get by them and move on, or he may not end up getting his second lap back, because don't forget he is at least 2 laps down. It looks like a big signal. I'm guessing that was a signal for Billy Holcomb too, but Bad Martin and Lynch Racing definitely letting you know they're going to pit. Billy running a little high. Maybe he's not going to pit, or maybe getting that arc in. And he is going to pit. And he'll make it in. Sludge still out there on the racetrack. He already made his pit stop, so with that short pit, he's just looking to kind of gain ground on some of these drivers now that are just pitted. They'll have not as fresh of tires, but with that pit stop, he should be able to pull ahead of those guys that just pitted. And Racing in his pit stall, rub on him out there on the track. He was one of the first cars to pit along with the 15 of Memphis. Jay Tizzle looks like he's on his way out of pit road right now. Phil's fan, he was one of the first cars to pit as well, so he short pitted those guys by quite a bit. Here's the group coming out of the pits: Lynch Racing, Billy Holcomb, and Bad Martin. There's Sludge. We'll see how much ground he makes up right here. He's got quite a bit more ground to make up. They're up there. And he lost a lot of ground. I wonder what happened to him. He short pitted the leaders and comes out way behind them. So not a good strategy there by the 21 of Sludge. And you see Memphis, once again, he's filling in for Ward. He was also one of the first cars to come down pit road as well. So he is on warm tires compared to some of these other guys. Bad Martin leading the race, I believe, right now. Guy 3 wide with Sludge and Memphis. Sludge hit the apron, but just tapped Memphis. That could have been a lot worse. See Stevens, once again, he was 2 laps down. He'll probably be 1 lap down now. Trying to find the battle for the lead. Here we are. Bad Martin. I believe Billy Holcomb's running him down just a little bit. Billy has at least 3 or 4 wins this season. Had a good start to the season, but I believe he's on a little bit of a drought because he did not win last week, the All-Star race. Guy was able to get that win done. No, it was not Guy. It was Phil's fan. I don't know why I'm thinking Guy. Phil's fan, he was the one to get it done last week in the All-Star race. He was I believe that was his first win of the season, first career win, if so, in the Full Throttle Racing League. So great run for Phil's fan last week, trying to have a repeat, and not inside the top 5 at the moment, but we expect him to be there towards the end of this race. And that looks to be the end of the stage, and Bad Martin and Billy Holcomb will take the top 2 positions. And I believe that's Guy there in the 3rd position. There's Sludge. Memphis in a big pack here with Lynch, rub on him. Look at Jay Tizzle, a big pack of 5 cars right there. See Stevens hoping to get his lap back. Phil's fan all by himself. And Bad Martin, Billy Holcomb will lead ya to green right here. Try to get to the back of the field here and see who was the one to get their lap back. It does look to be Stevens got his lap back. I hope he was not more than one lap down. And he should be on the lead lap if that's the case. Two by two down the front straightaway, 3 wide for the lead. Sludge made an aggressive move. Billy Holcomb going towards the back of the pack. Look up here. You got the Sludge making contact, and Memphis hit him. Filling in for War, he hit Sludge right there. And look at that, and that is going to put Portal Guy out in the lead by at least a couple car lengths. Down to probably 10th right there. Portal Guy with a great start to this stage. Look at that. Here comes Sludge into the mix. Where did Billy go? He went way back there. See Stevens making passes. Lynch, Rub Bottom, Jay Tizzle, Phil's fan. Billy Holcomb outside the top 5 at the moment. And with a fight for the lead here. Portal Guy on the outside. Where's Sludge gonna go? Sludge gonna go to the middle. He isn't gonna help Portal Guy. Sludge all the way up to that second position. Now you got Memphis making a pass on Portal Guy, trying to get that third position. Bad Martin right behind both of them. Well, a little bit of bob going into the turn there by Sludge. Not sure if he got his nose chopped. Most likely. And with Memphis going under the 21 now. Memphis up to second. Checked up big going into the turn though. The 21 ran in the back of him. Oh, loose potentially right there? Not sure, but a little miscommunication coming off the turn there between the 15 and the 21. A little bit of a bobble from the 15. Racing we got going on back here. A lot of single file racing as we go down the back straightaway. Billy Holcomb though trying to make his way back inside the top 5. Now Memphis potentially trying to set up a pass for the lead here. And he's gonna look low. And the 92 caught in the wall. And here comes the 15, the 21 with a big run. Who's he gonna go with? He's gonna go to the outside. 92 couldn't make it stick, and they're gonna be 3 wide coming out of turn 2. And that'll do it. Sludge to the outside now, and Memphis trying to hold off for the lead. Bad Martin now inside the top 3. Faster cars making their way back to the front. The 15, the 21 contact with the 98 though, and here comes Billy Holcomb and C. Stevens after that mishap in the beginning of the first stage is up here once again, and you got some other guys falling to the back of the pack. Memphis having a great, what you could call a debut, if you will, as he runs out front right now, but Sludge is all over him, and I'm sure Bad Martin and Billy Holcomb and Portal Guy will be on him in just a minute. Now we got a pass, a big pass, a little bit of a block, but big move to the inside by the 21. He had the lift big, but was able to make it stick for the most part. Contact, slams the 15 into the wall. Clearly was not clear, couldn't make it stick enough, and that's going to cost the 15 of Memphis a lot of track position. Bad Martin, Billy Holcomb running in the second and third position. Portal Guy right behind him. Sludge back to the front. Oh, Martin hit the wall, trying to make too big of an arc going into the turn, and just slapped the wall going in the turn. Didn't lose too much position. He's got a good toe down the back straightaway here. Into turn 3. Coming out of 4, he's got a big run on the 21. Now he's going to try to set the Sludge up and see where he can make a pass, as he is all over him. Does he make it down the back straightaway? He looks low, but a block by the 21 of Sludge. Oh, Bad Martin hits the apron, leaving the door open for the 9 of Billy Holcomb. And Portal Guy with the run, gonna go with Billy. And Sludge with a defensive move down the back straightaway. Gonna force Martin into a mistake. And Martin tried to make a pass and ended up losing 2 positions. Have you seen the 21 be aggressive? Big block down the back straightaway. I don't think that was a signal to pit. If it wasn't, that was a really big block down the back straightaway. And he doesn't pit, so that 21's being super aggressive out front. Here comes Billy Holcomb to the inside. Oh, but Billy was there. Sludge blocked, and he's going to put Billy in the grass. Billy came back up, doored Bad Martin. They're all somehow up in the front. That 21's being overly aggressive, that's for sure. Big blocks he pulled on the 98 and put Billy in the grass. Billy made the position, made the move. Somebody's going to have to put the 21 in his place. Super aggressive. I mean, no Portal Guy won't put up with any of that, and he's gonna go onto the 21 with ease. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. Sludge went from the lead back to 4th. Big move though, back under the inside, and whoa, we got contact further back in the pack. Couple guys went off course. Looks like Lynch Racing was one of them. Comes back up. And losing a lot of ground there is the one of Lynch Racing. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but a lot of contact. And it's going to cost the 1 car a lot of track position. And we got a signal down the back straightaway, it looks like. One of the cars for pitting. Looks like it might be Phil's fan. He'll be coming down pit road this time by. No, he won't. Maybe he just got loose down the back straightaway. Not sure, but he did not come down pit road, but he definitely went down to the apron down the back straightaway. And that's the end of... I think that would be the end of stage 2. Yes, stage 2 results. Billy Holcomb, Bad Martin, Portal Guy, Sludge, Phil's fan. Your top 5. C. Stevens and Rub on them. Right outside the top 5. So a lot of action there. Maybe that's why the 21 was being so aggressive. I thought it was a lot earlier in the stage than what it really was, but maybe he had a reason to be super aggressive. Blocking the 98. There was a lot of action that stage. Sludge blocking the 98. We seen the 92 chop the 21 earlier in the stage, and then the 21 blocked the 98 big time several times down the back straightaway. Then he put Billy in the grass. We also seen him come up and put Memphis in the wall. So that 21's making a lot of enemies. He's been raced aggressive, but he definitely is racing much more aggressive than most others. And the green flag's back in the air for the final stage. Billy Holcomb back out front. Bad Martin right behind him. And Porter guy been consistently in that 3rd or 4th position all race. And Phil's fan right behind him in that 4th position. And battling for 5th. What do you know? It's Sludge and C. Stevens. Oh, Bad Martin looking under Billy Holcomb for the lead. And Billy Holcomb going to give it up, it looks like, pretty easily. Maybe he just checked up to get a big run coming out of the turn. He has a pretty good run, but with everybody going to the inside with that big draft pulling effect on the first straightaway, he's most definitely going to lose the lead. And Bad Martin about chopped his nose going into that turn, just trying to make that big arc going in the turn. We've seen him put himself in the wall earlier this race, and Jay Tizzle looks like he may have smacked the wall further back in the pack coming off that turn. Maybe just nipped it. Oh, did Sludge get pushed up the track there? By the 92. Oh, Lynch Racing looking like he's going to go low and try to make a move, but C. Stevens going to be a little defenseful over his position. Oh, Billy, a big run to a Phil's fan, and there's no lifting for that. He had a big run and looks like it stalled. And he'll fall back in line behind the 39. He had a big run and tried to make a move with it, and it stalled. He had a big run, though, coming out of the turn. It looks like Bad Martin and Portal Guy are going to try to team tag. They're trying to pull away with that tandem racing. But as long as that second group is in their pack, or is in their draft, they're only going to be able to get so far out. And it looks like we're having a 6-car breakaway here. Bad Martin, Portal Guy, Phyllis Fan, Billy Holcomb, C. Stevens, and Lynch Racing. You got guys like Jay Tizzle, Rub on him, just right outside the draft of that lead pack. We got a pass for the lead. It looks like Portal Guy being extremely aggressive on Bad Martin, trying to make that move. And where's Phil's fan gonna go? He looks to go to the middle. He's gonna give Martin just a little nudge, and overall, he's gonna send it to the inside. Oh, I thought Phil was gonna get fishtailed right there, tail whipped, but he didn't. That inside line clearly being the advantage. I've yet to see anybody really work that outside line. I've seen it maybe once or twice, but a lot of guys making moves on the inside. I mean, that's why you see guys blocking, because they know if they get to the outside, they're going to lose a whole lot more than just one spot. And Martin touched the wall again, going into turn 1. We've seen that a couple times now. As Portal Guy, and what did I say earlier this race? Phil's fan trying to go 2 in a row after winning the All-Star race last week. I told you we'd see him in the top 5 by the end of this thing. And Phil's fan up to 2nd position, running right behind Portal Guy, and right behind him is Bad Martin and Billy Holcomb. And hanging in their draft looks to be C. Stevens and I believe Lynch Racing. And everybody else is falling behind. Jay Tizzle, looks like Rub on him, and even further behind those guys, Sludge. He's been really quick all week, and just got thrown in the back of the pack. and hasn't been able to recover. That seems to be the theme here. If you get thrown in the back of the pack, you can't recover, and Sludge experiencing that right now. Same with Memphis. Both those guys. Sludge was the one that put Memphis in the wall in that previous stage, and Memphis lost a lot of track position. Him and Sludge both. Oh, Martin kept it out of the wall there. Billy Holcomb going to the inside of Phil's fan for that third position. Little nudge. See Stevens gonna follow. Oh, do we see contact back here? See a couple guys up the track. Looks like Phil's fan and Lynch. Thought I seen a little bit more than that. Rowbottom coming out of the pits. We've seen him have early pit stops a lot during this race, but it looks like he has a little bit of damage on that front end, if you guys can see that right there. Jay Tizzle just barely, he's hanging in there, but just barely out of that lead draft. Trying to pull the two guys behind him up there. One of them being Memphis, who just smacked the wall. Billy Holcomb running in that third position. Coming out turn number 4 here, they'll be coming to the line. And Portal Guy. He's led probably the last 5 or 10 laps, so, but he's being challenged now. Martin to the outside, big arc. Gonna bring it back low. Carry the momentum coming off the turn. Where's he gonna go with it? He's there. He's gonna go to the inside. And Billy Holcomb and C. Stevens both clearly gonna go with him. Portal Guy gonna be left out on that outside. And, to the back he goes. You've seen that continuously this race, but he's gonna fight back on that outside with no help. A nice side draft and a nice run, but it overall looks like it's gonna stall out down the front straightaway. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Looks like we got a couple guys watching at the moment, so appreciate all you guys tuning in. And we got a pass for the lead. Billy Holcomb, league host, gonna try to make the move on Bad Martin for the lead. Man, that draft has just been, nobody has been able to pull away whatsoever. And I remember when I broadcasted the Misfit race here, it was one of the best races I've broadcasted. It was just great racing. And this is exactly why the draft just does not let anybody get away. And Billy Holcomb right now, leading. I don't think he's going to be able to drive away. We didn't see Sludge drive away. We didn't see Martin drive away. Billy, Portal led. He didn't pull away, though. So we've seen Memphis. He was out front, but none of these guys got more than maybe a car length out front. And it wasn't but a half a lap later, and they were back on his tail. I mean, look at that. Bad Martin just pushing Billy Holcomb down the front straightaway. And then you got a pass there for third position. The second they get sorted out, they're going to have a big run. And here comes Phil's fan. Yeah, did Phil's fan make that turn a little late there? Looks like somebody got under him. Portal Guy back under him. Maybe with too much action going on back there, guys will be able to pull away. Looks like it'll be Billy Holcomb and Bad Martin if they are. And they have a big gap now between themselves and the 4 cars racing behind them. Lynch Racing, Portal Guy, Phil's fan, and C. Stevens. Remember what C. Stevens had to overcome early in the race? He was at 1.2 laps down, riding, I believe, on the lead lap. In that third position now, in the final stage. Great comeback for him, and Phil's fan doored Portal Guy just a little bit in that turn. Gonna move him up the racetrack. And Lynch can't decide which lane he wants to go with. Portal Guy, he had the advantage going in, so you go with him, but because he's on the outside, Phil will get the advantage. And you go with Phil. Portal Guy run off the turn. They just can't clear each other. And Portal Guy ran the wall down the back straightaway. That is going to let Phil's fan clear him. Otherwise, I don't know if they would have. Great racing between the 39 and 51, and pit stops. Looks like Portal Guy ran in the back of Phil's fan just a little bit. See Stevens also in the pits, it looks like. A couple other guys as well. Lynch Racing. Billy Holcomb, like the only car out on the racetrack right now. So all these guys short pitting. Coming out of the pits now. Everybody together, but Bad Martin with the advantage. He's going to come out with a very nice lead over C. Stevens, Portal Guy, Phil's fan. And do we have a wreck? We do with 1092 coming out of pit road. Oh, Lynch smacked the wall right there going in the turn. Him and Lynch both must not like, or him and Martin both must not like that turn wall straightaway going into the turn there. The wall going down the straightaway right before going in the turn one. We've seen both of them smack it just a couple times. And Billy Holcomb with one lap fresher tires. Gonna try to run down Bad Martin. And it looks like these guys might need to save one lap of gas. The rule is you can save one lap per stage. And they have well, maybe not actually. They have 16 laps of gas right now. 33 to go, but they've been out on the track a couple laps already. So that might put them, they should be able to make it without saving any laps, but even if they need to, one lap's allowed. And Billy Holcomb, one lap fresher tires, is now on the back bumper of Bad Martin, and nobody behind him. Coming to 32 to go. Potentially 31 to go, but I believe 32 to go. Billy Holcomb putting on a good show right now, leading. I will say, we haven't seen anybody extremely dominant tonight. We've seen plenty of different leaders, whether it's Billy Holcomb, Bad Martin, Memphis, Sludge, Portal Guy led for a little bit. I believe that's all of them. We've seen a couple different guys lead for a while. All those guys led for multiple laps. And Billy Holcomb back out front right now. Bad Martin right behind him. And C. Stevens, one who has not led any laps, in third position. Billy Holcomb, Bad Martin have pulled away big time from the rest of the field. Portal Guy and C. Stevens in third and fourth right now together. It seems like a tandem. We got two. The Bad Martin and Billy are together, and then Stevens and Portal Guy are together. And behind them, Lynch and Phil's fan together. What about behind them? Is anybody else together? I mean, this is like tandem. I mean, the first 6 spots is a tandem. 2, 2, and 2. Look, you see up there, you see those two together? And then behind them, right there. 2, 2, 2. So it's like a tandem right now, just working together. Oh, Steven smacks the wall. Looks like Portal Guy has signaled a pit potentially. Not sure. Steven smacked the wall though, coming out of that turn. Not sure what happened there. Does Portal Guy come down pit road? He doesn't, so I'm not sure why he went all the way down there. Maybe he got the wall too. You can see some damage on his front end. Maybe both of them hit the wall and Portal Guy had a much bigger reaction. Portal Guy and C. Stevens, neither of them leaving each other. We do have some more battling going on behind them now. Lynch Racing, Phil's fan, looks like, is that Sludge? Did Sludge catch them? We know he's got a really fast car. Looks like, I believe, yeah, that's Sludge. He came from a ways back. We know that 21 car is strong, but just not good track position. And Memphis sitting in the inside field. Not sure how he got there, but the end result is likely going to be a bad finish and big loss of track position there for the 15 of Memphis. Not exactly sure what happened to him, but glad I was able to catch it. And he's going to go into pit road. Maybe he wrecked trying to get to the pits. Not sure, but he goes right down pit road. Bad Martin back to making a pass on Billy Holcomb. 1 lap, older tires. And Billy Holcomb with the run back to the bottom, side by side as they come to the line. Not quite, but Bad Martin gonna get back out front. And we should be closing in on 20 to go here. $21 or $22 to go. Bad Martin might be a little too early to be pitting, so probably just got loose. I said before the race, this track is not slick, but these guys are definitely making it look like it's a slick racetrack, all running extremely loose cars. We've seen plenty of guys get loose, especially coming out of that second turn. You think they're signaling to pit because they're all the way below the yellow, but no, they're just getting loose.